Some money problems don't just drain your bank account, they drain your leverage the moment you announce them to the world. Today, you will learn why oversharing financial stress quietly destroys your negotiation power, weakens your boundaries, and changes how other people treat you long before your bank balance actually recovers. This is specifically for middle class Americans carrying constant financial anxiety while unknowingly making the situation worse through emotional money conversations. First, we will break down the exact boundaries required to protect your financial reset. Second, we will examine why people instinctively treat your financial weakness like an invitation to manage your life. Third, we will deploy practical conversational scripts that stop lifestyle creep before it drains your next paycheck. But first, we need to expose the open loop most people never notice. A single, casual confession can quietly damage your leverage. A single casual confession at work can permanently downgrade your professional leverage and quietly trap you inside high-income poverty for years. Stay with me, because one emotional conversation in the office kitchen can damage your next raise before review season even starts. Here is the uncomfortable reality of the confession tax. When you broadcast your financial problems without filters, you are not simply sharing information. You are revealing your boundaries, your pressure points, and your emotional weak spots. People will use that information to navigate your life in ways that benefit them, not you. Let's break down the behavioral math inside a normal social circle. Imagine telling friends you are broke this month due to rising expenses. You think you are venting for relief. In their minds, a different calculation begins instantly. You are now the low leverage variable in the group. That perception shifts your position in future decisions before anything is even discussed. The next time plans are made, you either get excluded to avoid awkwardness or pushed into cheaper options that still cost money you do not have. Either way, your stress increases, your status drops, and your account stays unchanged. Silence costs nothing. Emotional money confessions cost leverage. The moment you share financial vulnerability, you hand others the cheat codes to your emotional triggers. A coworker learns how much pressure you tolerate. A family member learns how to frame requests to make you feel guilty. The world rarely protects your recovery phase. It simply adjusts around it. Every complaint about your bills trains your environment to see you as unstable. And unstable people lose leverage. People seen as desperate negotiate less. People seen as trapped accept worse terms. Now we audit the 10 financial confessions quietly working against you. The first trap is casually saying, "I'm broke," to avoid spending. It feels easy and socially acceptable. You think it creates a clean exit. But the moment you say it, your discipline is replaced by pity in the minds of others, shifting the entire power dynamic. Replace scarcity language with operational language. Remove broke entirely. Say, "I'm keeping my routine streamlined this week." Now, your decision reflects intentional systems, not missing money. People respect systems. They try to fix problems. That distinction protects your leverage. The second trap is announcing raises or bonuses. It feels natural to share progress. But once people know you have extra money, they start mentally allocating it for you. Suddenly, expectations rise and spending pressures follow. Execute stealth wealth. Redirect new income into a separate account before it hits your spending system. Keep responses neutral. Maintain stability externally while improving internally. The less visible your progress, the harder it is for others to interfere with it. The third trap is saying, "I can afford it." This confuses having money with being financially stable. Often, it is emotional self-defense. You are proving something to yourself, not others. In reality, you are granting permission to become poorer. Apply an abundance filter. Only buy non-essentials if you could afford 10 of them without stress. Replace emotional justification with structured language. That doesn't fit my allocation targets. This shifts control back to systems. The fourth trap is disguising status spending as strategy. You claim purchases are for networking or growth, but others see that your decisions are tied to approval. That makes your behavior predictable and easier to influence. Choose radical utility. Downgrade one visible expense. Say, "The basic option gives me the same utility." Let your balance sheet show wealth. Your purchases do not need to. The fifth trap is joking about ignoring your bank account. Avoidance feels safer than awareness. but it signals vulnerability. It shows you are not monitoring your financial system, making you an easy target for leaks. Build strict visibility. Review your transactions weekly. Track subscriptions and charges. Say, I keep my ledger clean. Awareness strengthens control and reduces exploitation. The sixth trap is saying, I'll figure it out later when taking on obligations. It prioritizes emotional relief over structure, but the future always arrives with an invoice attached. Require funding clarity. Before committing, define exactly where the payment will come from. If you cannot map it, say no. Luck is not part of a financial system. The seventh trap is sharing debt socially. It feels relatable but destroys leverage. Employers and others adjust expectations once they know your constraints. Quarantine debt information. Keep payoff details private. Say, I'm executing a structured plan. Perceived freedom increases leverage. Automatic yes energy and emotional spending confessions both signal weak boundaries. Others plan around your compliance, and markets exploit your emotional triggers. Use a 48-hour buffer and remove payment friction. Delay decisions, delete saved cards, force effort before spending. Emotional impulses fade when friction increases. Over-explaining invites negotiation. Replace explanations with firm boundaries. Most financial stress is a systems problem, not just income. Weak conversational boundaries amplify every weakness. Silence protects leverage. Execute a 30-day quiet reset. Stop sharing financial details. Focus on private execution. This week, remove saved payment methods. This month, build hidden savings. This year, normalize strong boundaries. Which financial topic now needs privacy to protect your leverage?